come ride with me.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust it down, open up, seal, look, then up, this a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even hear, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, really no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma bust down, seal up, bust down, break it down, bust down, wait up, 30, 50, 100, seal, I'm down, stay 10 toes, I'm down, 10 toes, Jenny Craig with them, diamond dance like Chris Brown, look at my water, don't drown, neck whip like baptized, church, MJ with the 4-5, fade away, no buns, hey what, never like a mummy, fade to a dummy, got a lot of young dummies, go roll rap with the tummy, by the apartment, I moved the in abundance. Buzz on the I split the like circumference. Then up, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even hear, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, buzz down, wait up, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, I keep high up, yeah, it's my decorator, well, damn, joysticks like PlayStation, like station, can't keep my waiting, my impatient, whoa, remix, in the base, in the den, in the kitchen, post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. Throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down. Pick it up. Put it up. Bring it back. Then up. It's a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even hear. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down.
Welcome inside Oracle Arena. The Warriors secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Oakland. Picked up by the Wizards. Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
It's Steph for 2. Whistle blows, intentional foul.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
It's a 5-second violation. Curry into the front court, trailing by 4. Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen. Wall? Yes. I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Warriors basketball. 2-point shot for Curry. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional.
It's way too early in the game to be intentionally fouling like that. Keep your cool, man. Calm down.
We get a whistle. In the eyes of the ref, he meant it. Intentional foul.
Maybe a message was being sent there. I'm just not too sure what it was.
Steph Curry, 2 of 4 now. His instincts are unnatural, But what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Washington basketball. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Steph Curry matched up with Beal. Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it. Substitution being made in this one.
Team foul number 8. Subbing in for the Wizards, number 15.
Steph lets loose. Steph Curry. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Wizards with the basketball from long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They trail by 1. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Wall into the front court. He'll run the offense. Off the iron. No good. Cauley-Stein to Curry. Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
4-3. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
In the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Golden State.
Thompson. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Wall with it up top. Now down 6. There it is, John Wall. 4 out of 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed them both. Deep 2 there, won't go. Warriors have the basketball. D'Angelo Russell. Not that time, he misses. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here's a steal. Dangerous pass to Thompson. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
C.J. Miles for the Golden State Warriors. Klay Thompson.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
And number 17.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
For three, can't connect. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Yes, Klay Thompson. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Thomas Bryant at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 55% from the line. Free throw try, off the mark. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
Isaiah Thomas. To the line.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. That's the end of the period. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Into the front court comes Wall, trailing by 10. There it is, John Wall. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Wall. Referees called it. That was intentional.
Number 34, Sean Livingston. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Thomas. Wall. Short jumper, won't fall. Green to Alec Burks. Gets a look, can't hit. Wizards at the controls. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. Probing the defense. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul. Time for a change. Substitution coming on for Scott Brooks.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 2.
From the outside, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
This is from number 3. Bradley Beal. Timeout. Golden State. For the safety of our players, we ask that you refrain from any flash photography during the game. Thank you for your cooperation.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. It's Curry controlling the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Lets it fly from long range. No, this will not make his coach happy. You put him at the line for 3 freebies. Kevon Looney is going to get a chance at 3 here. 56% for his career. Nope, first one does not go. Second to 3, got it.
Number 42 and number 6.
not done yet. Lays it up and in.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Count it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Has a chance. Smith with a shot. It won't fall.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Curry with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
So deadly. Now, look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Washington.
It's Golden State basketball. Stephen Curry with a look. The jumper's off the mark. Fires the three. Not sure what that was all about. It's no good. Not that time. Intentional foul. He meant it.
To number 17. That's his first personal foul. The Wizards now hold the penalty.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Wall across the timeline. Down by 15. Flushes it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Russell. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Possession lies with Golden State. Steph Curry, defended by Wall. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. Into the front court, it's Wall. Down a bundle. Draymond Green rejects it. Draymond Green sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And now the intentional foul. Over a minute to go. They'll try and extend this game and make them earn it at the line.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
And gets both to drop at the line. Wall into the front court. His guys down big. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Short jumper won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
And now the intentional foul. Over a minute to go. They'll try and extend this game and make them earn it at the line.
It's way too early in the game to be intentionally fouling like that. Keep your cool, man. Calm down.
Able to convert on both free throws. Wall. Bizarre shot right there. Shot's no good. That's out of bounds. Wall the last to touch. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. It's Steph. at the controls. And now the intentional foul. Over a minute to go. They'll try and extend this game and make him earn it at the line. Stephen Curry at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Thomas across the timeline. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Green. Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Maybe a message was being sent there. I'm just not too sure what it was.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. It's Washington with the basketball. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Curry to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Won't go down. Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional. And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Wizards have it. Trying to cash in. Doesn't get the bounce. Whistle blows. Intentional foul.
To number 15 for Golden State. To the line, shooting.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. That misses with 2 seconds to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime. The Warriors dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Up 5 seconds. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Curry. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
It's Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Curry with the ball. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Thomas. That no good. Off the mark. Russell. Textbook defense. Fires the three. And that'll be rebounded by Curry.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Thomas, good for three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Thomas. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good. To Curry. Count the basket.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Not getting the bounce. To Thompson. Has a chance. Yes, Klay Thompson. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional. Time to shuffle things up.
Subbing in for the Washington Wizards, number 14.
To Curry. Trying to cash in. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play. Get locked in.
To Green. Thompson. Curry. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Smith misfires. It's no good. Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Wizards come up with it. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Golden State at the controls. It's Steph for two. Not today. Sizing up the defense. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Stephen Curry trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Beal. And it's Burks with the rebound. And now the intentional foul. Over a minute to go. They'll try and extend this game and make them earn it at the line. First try at the line, no good. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Has a look. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kevon Looney. Beal.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Knocked loose. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Beal. It stays with Golden State. Oh, we have a 5-second violation. Bradley Beal, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Steph Curry up against Beal. Has a chance. Hayden with a shot. No good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Glenn Robinson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. 4-3. Crazy shot that time. No good. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Curry. Wild shot there. Predictably misses. For three, unconventional to say the least. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Curry working hard on the glass. We get a whistle. In the eyes of the ref, he meant it. Intentional foul. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That'll be out of bounds. Wall the last to touch it. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 28, John Mahimbi.
Long key from three-quarters court. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Wall. And the rebound comes down to Green. Draymond Green. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Washington basketball. Wall guarded by Livingston. Missed it. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
John Wall has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. Knocks down the first.
Number 3, Bradley Beal.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For the Wizards, number 34, C.J. Miles. And number 17.
Oh, 5-second violation.
For Golden State,
time for some new personnel into the game.
For Washington, number 28, Jan Mahimi.
Bradley Beal. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Beyond the arc for 3. That's not his range. It's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Wizards with the basketball. Smith. And Looney there to clear the board. Probing the defense. Looney's shot, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last.
And a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
He gets it.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Trying to cash in. The shot missed by Smith.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Beal knocked loose. Warriors have it. Has a look. A shot by Green, no good. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
Wait, Ed, have you ever seen a slow speed car chase? That's what that looked like.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Draymond Green able to recover with the block. Isaiah Thomas, 4 out of 10.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
And scores.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Thomas into the front court. His guys down big. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Russell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Yes, D'Angelo Russell, 4 out of 7.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 14, Ishmael
That's a 5-second violation.
C.J. Miles. 5-second violation. Washington.
2-point shot for Curry. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
1 minute remaining.
Thomas to Smith. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Russell picked up by Bryant. Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Ish Smith trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 66%. Can convert the free throw. To Russell. Short jumper stays out.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Curry has it. Going to launch beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. Smith off the mark, and the Warriors have the rebound. Curry off the mark. No good. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. A shot at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew,
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.